What's up, guys? Today we're looking at all the holdbacks that I've made so far in 2020. So cue the intro, dive on in. So before we kick off this episode, I want to give a big shout out to Dawn at Pear Tree Pythons. Thanks for the shirt, and thanks for sending two, because my wife took the other one, so if you didn't send me two, I wouldn't even have one, buddy. So thank you, Dawn. So today we're going to take a look at all 20 of the holdbacks I've held back so far for 2020. So I thought that was a fitting number to just go ahead and give this season's update, but I still have more on the way. But let's go ahead and get to the numbers and see how much money I saved by producing my own ball pythons for my own projects. Alright, so here we have my 3 holdbacks from our first clutch. We have a Mojave Russo Bell, female. We have a Black Pastel Banana, female, and a normal. So those 3 holdbacks add up to $1,040. And we were really lucky when we hit this banana female from a male maker on our very first clutch. So she ain't going nowhere anytime soon. I don't see her ever going anywhere. And here is 2 out of the 4 holdbacks from the disco clutch. Over here we have a lemon pastel yellow belly possible Gene X disco 100% het pied, and over here this is my favorite holdback, single holdback to date. This is a super lemon pastel yellow belly possible Gene X disco 100% het pied with the really cool ringer. This is going to be my all-star male. I've named him Thor. So these are 2 of the disco clutch holdbacks. Let me get the other 2 out. So here's the next 2 holdbacks from the disco clutch. These are both super lemon pastel disco possible Gene X 100% het pieds. This one on the right is a possible yellow belly. Not really too sure on that one yet, but that one is a boy, so I will look to prove out the yellow belly later on down the line. I set the market prices on this project. So these 4 snakes are over $4K, but for these purposes, we're just going to count the 4 snakes as worth $4,000 in our grand total. This is probably my favorite clutch I've made so far. Disco is a highly underrated gene, and there is lots of potential. So look for the visual disco pieds, hopefully next year from us. And next up we have our 3 female holdbacks from our third clutch. All 3 of these are pied 100% lavender albinos. All 3 are female. So I'm holding all 3 back for my dreamsicle project. This one possibly has the new gene that Billy has in his lavender project. And you can see that in his videos, but for these purposes, these are priced out like it doesn't have any other gene in it. So these are going for $1,200 a piece right now. So right here, this clutch that I'm holding back is $3,600. See, and this is the one that's different than the rest. Possibly the new gene. See, the eye stripes are different than the rest of the clutch. And then you go over to these 2. They have different eye stripes. But this video is not about genes. This is about holdbacks and money. And these are my 2 holdbacks from clutch number 4, which was from Phoebe, our egg-bound girl. So go watch that video if you haven't seen that one. This clutch has a lot of sentimental value. But right here, this purple passion is also a banana. So that's a nice powerhouse male for future breeding. And purple passions are Mojave Phantoms. And then, like I said, this one also has banana. And then we're holding back this single gene Phantom because it looks just like mom. And if you don't know that story, then like I said, go back and watch the egg bound video. There's a reason why we're holding back the single gene Phantom. But these two combined are worth $650. Okay, and this is our fifth clutch right here. So over here on the left, we have two super pastels, two pastels. Over here on the right, we have two pastel bananas, possibly super pastel bananas. I can't really tell yet. They still haven't shed. But this whole entire clutch is double het for clown and genetic stripe. And if you've followed me on any kind of social media, you know that's my main focus. And that's where my passion lies. I love the potential in the genetic stripe clown project. So this entire clutch is a holdback. I have sexed them already. Both the bananas are male. All the non-bananas are female, to be expected from a male maker. And the grand total on this clutch is $5,400. And I'm holding it all back. So what'd you guys think of those holdbacks? That's some top-notch stuff, huh? And there's some entry-level stuff in there too, you know? So when you add up all of those babies, that comes out to $11,090. Man, I just saved myself a fortune by producing my own stuff. And we're not even considering any of the offspring that I sold out of those clutches either. And there is two babies that aren't even in the figures, which add up to the 20. But here is a lemon yellow belly, 100% het pied, possible Gene X. This one is in shed. But I did not add up the total for this. This one is available, but worst case scenario, I will hold it back. And then we have a super pastel, disco, possible Gene X, 100% het pied, male, that I did not put into the $11,000 figure. He is up for sale, but if he doesn't sell, I will hold him back too. So that's what adds up to the 20 snakes, even though I did not count these totals in the grand total of money that I saved. So when you divide 11,090 by 18, that averages out to $616.11. And like I said, I did not add those two snakes that I just showed you into the figures because they are technically up for sale right now. But if they don't sell, I'll hold them back. One's a female, one's a male. I could always use a backup male, and who doesn't need extra females laying around? But that's just the holdbacks to date. I still have two more clutches in the incubator. I got a pied clutch, and I got an 11A clown clutch where I have the possibility of hitting Batmans. So in the end of the year, we will add up all of our total holdbacks and give you a grand total of how much money we saved by producing them all in-house right here at Small Town Exotics. And that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. If you have any questions about any of those snakes, or if you're interested in the two that I showed you that were in the tubs, just jump down in the comments, you know, ask me a question, hit me up on Instagram. I'm real responsive there. The email and everything's in the description of this video too. So until next time, guys, rock on.